So I hope that you all feel that sense of, peace and light, and that just for a moment when you leave here today that you feel, a sense of joy. Because I think we all need we all need to feel joy now during this time of the season, during this time. So anyway, okay, now I'll start. You're all reading into that.
That is so heartless and vicious, and I am just completely enjoying the Mean Girls catfight between Jill Biden and Dome, stomping all over Dome's grave. It's hilarious to me. Joining me now, Debra Lea, conservative commentator. Debra, that was not very subtle, being as how a lot of people picked up on the fact that these two hate each other, and it has been so enjoyable watching them knife fight.
I mean, again, it's just the joy that doesn't exist that they keep telling us about. There's going to be so much joy all over the place. But the real joy is going to come on January 20th when we send the Biden family back to whatever depth that they crawled out of and never have them represent us in public office ever again.
Debra, Joe Biden pardons his son, comes out today. He pardons a bunch of Chinese pedophiles and other things. Is Joe Biden just doing everything he can to destroy the Democrat brand on the way out of the White House? What do you make of all this?
Well, I honestly think that he's doing, and I don't agree with any of this, of course, but I think he's doing whatever he wants because he had the presidency stripped out from under him. We saw this coup against him to get him out as the Democratic nominee. And so he really had everybody turn against him. And I think at this point, he has no loyalties to anybody but his own family and the people that have made him and his family rich over the past decades in his public office career. And I think that he is just trying to give out party favors to anybody who has ever helped him because he knows that he has no loyalties. He has nothing left to be indebted to the Democratic Party for. And so he's just going willy-nilly with whatever power he has left. But it's just crazy to me, the inaction that we saw for years with him as president. And now the last few months, he got like a new pep in his step and he's signing everything. He's making all these decisions. Where was this action when Americans have been held hostage in Gaza by Hamas? Where is this action when we were pulling out of Afghanistan and we had so many of our servicemen killed unnecessarily? I just don't understand why he's suddenly now putting out decision after decision when he should have done this for American people, not just people that he favors. So it's disappointing. It's disgusting. And like I said earlier, I'm so excited to send this family out of office and never hear about their corrupt family ever again, unless it's court cases against them.
Yeah. Well, pretty standard Biden family garbage. Okay, Kash Patel. Christopher A. steps down yesterday. No surprise there. Are you hearing that Kash is going to sail through this confirmation process or not?
I mean, I'd like to be hopeful. I think so. Overall, he seems to be one of the most qualified people to be put forth for this position. His governance over the Middle East during Trump's first administration, a lot of his decisions and actions led to us eliminating al-Baghdadi, one of a horrific terrorist who has taken so many American lives. And so I would really hope, and I like to think positive, that he's going to get the confirmation. We still have a lot up in the air, but I've been saying this recently that I think the Democrats know that their time is gone. And if they can't beat us, they have to join us and just let us get back to the country that we want to have and just stop trying to put unqualified people into positions. I think he's incredibly qualified, and I would love to see him lead the FBI and be a strong presence in America and just make our country non-politicized and just pursuing justice again, which is what the intentions of the FBI was originally designed for, true justice.
What about Hegseth? Obviously, he's the one that's got all the fire aimed at him right now, all these anonymous hit pieces here and hit pieces there. And then you have these squishy losers in the United States Senate, mainly Republicans I'm talking about, who can't seem to get their act together. How are we looking for Pete?
I mean, I think that any of the allegations against him are not, they don't really have any standing. This man was a private citizen. He was a single man. He was doing what he wanted as an individual with his freedom and his rights. And there was nothing that he's truly done that I've heard yet that would make him not a good candidate or not somebody that would be qualified for this position. Overall, I think the attacks are all personal. And half of Biden's administration was transgender stealing suitcases. If we want to talk about people unqualified, how about the suitcase thief that was stealing everybody's suitcase at the airport? So overall, I think that the left is just trying to throw anything and everything at anybody that Trump is putting forward to just try and maintain any level of power. But with us having the presidency, the Senate, and I'm not sure if every race in the House is still called yet. I feel like that California race is still going, but overall, I think they're just trying to do anything they can to seem like they have any power left. But we're going to get this country back on track. I'm hopeful for it. And I am so excited about Trump's second administration. His team seems to be incredible. More women put into positions of power than I've ever seen in my lifetime. So I'm really hopeful that the Democrats don't hold anything up and they just let us fix this country and make America great again, because they too will benefit from a better country.
Debra, thank you. I appreciate it. All right. I would thank you for coming to my YouTube channel, but I know how brilliant it is, and I know you love it here. So subscribe and watch. We're going to start really ramping things up and putting some funny stuff, some interesting stuff out there, some collaborations. Either way, my YouTube channel is officially the place to be. So stick around.